No, you are God. If I want something and someone else wants the same thing, then who wins? And you will always win in whatever you put your focus on. If you put your focus wholeheartedly on, say, a person, an event, a circumstance, if you remain loyal to it, it's going to happen every single time. Hey everyone, I am Veronica. I am filming today in New Braunfels, Texas. Okay, so did you know that you are the God of your reality? You may have heard this before, other people talk about this, but I don't think anyone has my exact viewpoint on it. And if you've been dissatisfied or confused or, wondering about what exactly this means, I think that this will help you. It can help you manifest a specific person, love, money, beauty, the fountain of youth, anything. But you are in fact God of your reality, but what does that mean? It sounds powerful, but right now you might not be feeling very powerful, especially if your manifesting has seemed to go wrong, if you seem to be getting no results, and you want results. So I'm here to help today. If you don't know anything about me, maybe you're here for the first time. I am someone who has transformed their entire life through the conscious use of manifesting, of the law of attraction. All of my advice comes through personal experience. You can read my story, read information about me, check out my coaching at veronicaisles.com. And also don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon too if you want to be alerted for my live shows. I do answer questions for free there too. Okay, so you are God of your reality. And I think a lot of times the biggest question that comes up next is, well, if I am God, why am I not getting everything I want right now? Why do I have to wait? Why is it not coming easy? Why do I feel like I'm struggling, etc., etc.? Okay, number one, you are God of your reality, but you are rediscovering this. You have chosen to have a human experience. You have chosen to forget that you are God. You have chosen to rediscover this. So this process is going to be magical, it's going to be wonderful, but it's also going to be confusing. Because if you knew it all right now, what would the fun be in rediscovering it? You want to discover something out and figure something out yourself. You don't want to be handed the answers. Think about like a puzzle or one of those brain teasers, Like if you're just handed over the answer, there's no fun, there's no magic, there's no mystery, there's no feeling of satisfaction when you get it right. You're just being handed the answers, and that's really boring and that's really not fun. Okay, so next thing that usually comes up when we realize or start to hear this idea that we are God of our reality is that, well, it feels very lonely. And you may have heard these ideas that you are God and everyone else isn't real, that they're just holograms, they're just projections, they're just your tools to do whatever you want with. I don't agree with this at all. First of all, because you're trying to have a human experience, you come here to have a human experience. What would be the point of having a human experience if no one else was human? That would suck. So while you are God of your reality, that doesn't mean you control everyone. Everyone else is God of their reality. And this may seem weird, this may seem confusing, like, well, if everyone is God, then who wins? Whose manifestation wins? If I want something and someone else wants the same thing, then who wins? And you will always win in whatever you put your focus on. If you put your focus wholeheartedly on, say, a person, an event, a circumstance, if you remain loyal to it, it's going to happen every single time. If you remain loyal to this idea of you trying to manifest something and someone else trying to also manifest it, then life is going to reflect back competition in the boldest, most profound way possible. You will also see other things reflected back in your life that speak of things being taken away from you. If you look at your life as a whole, these ideas, these themes are playing out. They're recycling in different ways, in different fashions. Now, you are God, but that means that what you are focusing on matters the most. If you place your focus on jealousy, on worry, on concern as to what other people are manifesting, you are going to manifest chaos. Honestly, you don't know what's going on in someone else's mind. While you may be fearing that they're manifesting the same thing as you, their mind may be on something completely different. Say you're trying to manifest a specific person and you think that their ex is trying to also manifest them. Their ex could have their eye on a completely new person and be so completely in love with this new person and not even want your specific person back. But if you are focusing so much on this idea of your specific person being taken away from you, even if this old ex didn't actually want your specific person, you would probably manifest someone else coming in and taking your specific person. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to say that stop assuming you know what is going on in someone else's mind and heart. Like, for example, if you're blocked by someone, stop assuming that they hate you, that they think the worst of you. Stop thinking you know what's going on in someone else's mind. I don't know what's going on in your mind. You don't know what's going on in my mind. And that is beautiful. So even though that we're God, we're also part of a grander picture. You know, we are all ants within an anthill. We are all a part of one another. I also believe that guardian angels exist. Even though we're the highest in our world, we can always imagine people looking out for us, people who have passed on looking out for us, people assisting us and guiding our way. When you learn about being God of your reality, you don't have to give up on the idea of also being protected, looked after, having someone watch out for you, because those are comforting ideas. Those are beautiful ideas. Those are ideas of truth. Love always wins. So in this idea of love always winning, if you are God of your reality and you choose to feel controlling and trying to control others, trying to manipulate them, trying to bend them to your will, it's always going to backfire. If you are God of your reality and you imagine loveliness and kindness and beauty, then people are going to conform to you, but in a way that's gentle and kind and profound and so wonderful. Like, I've manifested plenty of things where I was once rejected, where I was once told no, and then I have flipped it around. Came through the use of love, mostly loving myself, mostly as seeing myself as worth more, again focusing from the standpoint of love and of nurturing and of trying to make that multiply. And that's why you hear a lot of people talk about gratitude and why gratitude is so important. It's important because whatever you focus on will multiply. And if you focus on being the God of your reality who is in control of everyone else and everyone else is void, and you are coming from a place of insecurity almost because it feels like they couldn't love you otherwise, like they can only love you if you are controlling them and making them love you, then you're going to manifest more things to be afraid about, more things to feel insecure about. It's going to backfire. And that's why these strict, rigid mental diets and this strict, rigid way of thinking in terms of being God and being controlling, why it just never works. It only gets you more obsessive, compulsive, sad. It affects your mental health. And if you've been doing something like this, I strongly urge you to stop now, because in learning that you are God of your reality, it shouldn't cause you to then suffer. It should cause you to feel free, cause you to feel more love, and cause you to feel powerful and empowered and lovely, but not in a controlling way, only in a way that speaks of happiness and comfort, soothing qualities, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I hope this video could help. I am Veronica. Once again, learn about me, veronicaisles.com. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, do it all, leave a comment. Have a good day. Now, if you want to learn how to get anyone to call you in 30 seconds or less, you can even get a text or a DM too, and you don't even have to contact them. Just check out this video here. It'll give you the exact steps for success. Proven technique.